Hey guys, Jimbo here, and we're carrying on with Dark Souls Remastered today. So in the last episode we had one go against Manus, and it was very brief. But actually that's not entirely true. Whoops, nice close-up of the grass there. So I've actually recorded a whole nother episode of fighting Manus, and unfortunately I didn't have my microphone. I made mistakes again, so I'm going to show you a few things that happened, but mainly it was me dying, and I tried a number of different weapons out. I tried using the magical spear, which did like a quarter of the damage. I think I used a divine weapon that was terrible. I tried using a few different things, they were all terrible. And eventually I've settled on Silver Knight's sword again. That seemed to do a decent amount of damage. I've also gone back to my grass crest shield because I was generally finding that I wasn't doing too much blocking. So I've equipped the, I think it's the wolf ring for poise, because I was getting knocked left, right and centre, and I was barely getting up in time before I was hit again and I was getting killed. So that's the current layout, and that's the plan basically. We're going to go back, and I think I'm here because I wanted my 20 Estus flasks. So I need to go, I think it's actually to the township. And let's save here. I'm trying to think if I learned anything else. I think I learnt that magic was best questionable. I think I can get in a soul spear shot, but it does do less damage than my sword. I suppose I could enchant the sword now that I've switched to this. I don't know if it's worth it though. I don't think it is. I don't think I'll actually be able to get off an enchantment spell. One other thing I did learn is that any spells I apply before going through the fog gate don't carry over. So unlike previous fights, I can't cast a selection of Home in Soul Masses because they're just not there. And I imagine that might well be the same sword enchantment. Probably not worth the effort. Oh, I suppose the other thing I really should do, I've got the shield for the stamina boost, so that I don't have to wear the Chloranthy ring. But I suppose really, if I'm not going to be blocking, I should probably two-hand consider it. That isn't a tactic I've tried until now. Not even one I've thought of until now. There's a magician here I need to quickly dispatch of. Oh, not like that though. I'm used to the fire claymore now, and it does have a little bit more range. But I dropped that in this fight because it just felt like it was attacking a little bit too slowly. A lot of the times I wasn't getting off a proper attack before Manus hit me again. Right. The heal here. Or humanity spirit things get me. I'm going to keep my shield up at least at the beginning so I can get close. But I don't know how good it is. I think a full suite of attacks is sweet. A full combo I think is more than my stamina ability to block. Unless he's doing just one or two little attacks. He's grabbed me one. Oh, my button did not work. What happened there? I think I did something with my controller near my leg, and I think I accidentally blocked the signal somehow. Oh god, that made me jump. I don't know if that's really happened before. Either that or I just didn't press it properly. I mean, that's entirely possible. Well, it was going okay very, very briefly. Just going to turn slightly so that I'm facing the receiver. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. How strange. Right, so I don't know if this setup is good or not, but it didn't really get a fair shot that time. Oops, I should have called the lift. Have to remember that. It is quite a long drop, this one. I suppose we're going a long way down. Too surprising. Oopsie daisy. Just made it off. This spirit thing here really, really wants me. They're all jumping off the cliff after me. Right, let's hopefully hit this magician. Don't know if they're a sorcerer or a mage or what they are. Magician makes it sound like they're blowing up inflatable animal balloons. Pulling rabbits out of hats. Not quite the impression I'm trying to give. Just gonna roll up here again because it's just quicker. As long as I don't get hit from behind. Odd. Of course, I'm losing Estus Flask each time because I haven't kindled that bonfire. I'm kind of reluctant to kindle it though because this area is just NPC invasion hell. Okay, that was a great start. Getting my timings all wrong. Oops, that's actually two-hand. Oh. Oh, he hit me, did he? Oh Christ, I had no idea where he was there. Oh, what happened there? We're not doing a very good job, are we? Damn it. That always gets me because the camera angle's really deceiving. I fail. Oh, I'm not a timing master by any means. This is going to be a long learning experience, I think. I don't think my timing is completely off. I think I'm partly rolling in the wrong direction. And I'm just hitting the roll button reflexively. We were doing some damage at least, though not a lot. Some. And it was certainly higher. I think an extra 100 damage, 350 instead of 250. A good block. But I don't think that it's actually that good. Stamina wise, it just uses my entire pool up. That's better. Need to walk forward and then roll a little bit. It's only taken me, I don't know what, 50 hours to get hold of the controls. Not a long while. By the time the game ends, I would have got the hang of it. Just in time for Dark Souls 2. Probably where everything changes. I have played a little bit of Dark Souls 2. Probably not as much as half of it though. That will be coming on this channel at a later date, hopefully. That's the idea. Oops, don't run straight off the edge. Christ. We got one hit in. And only one. Oops, didn't get that hit in. What's he doing? Oh man, we're messing this up. Ah, we lived! For a little bit. I mean, not for long. I think I'm surviving on Estus only here. Till I just don't survive. Yeah, like that. Wow. I should have rolled sideways again. I figured that maybe I'd move out of range. I'm gesturing here with my finger, you can't see it. Wow, have I really only gone down to 11 Estus flasks? Oh, okay, maybe for ease of use, I will simply kindle it. Probably get invaded, and yeah, it's not too bad. Oops, use the right item, that'll help. Oh yes, of course. Again, you think I'd be practiced. So that'll take me up to 15, and then I need to use one more. Which is where the danger lies. Because then I leave the bonfire, get invaded, while I'm using my menu. Hopefully no one's playing. Right, let's get out of here before that fog's over. Which is generally when you know something bad is coming and all the creeps come out. I think we're okay now. I think it's mainly in the township that there is an invasion area. Pretty sure out here is not. Oops, let's actually get the shield out like I was aiming to. Oh, that was new. I should have healed. Oh yeah, that's gone well. That's gone really well. Christ, I messed that up. Rolled right into it. I think this is showing where my lack of ability with dodge rolling is really coming into play. He always gets me with that because I can't tell which direction he's going to be falling in. Oh, and he hit me anyway. Just sworn I avoided that one. Right, yeah, that's just unavoidable if you get hit once. Oh! Wow, he did a lot of damage. Very kind of him to let me heal there, though. Really? Same, I can't see where the hell he is thing twice. Oops, you daisy. Oh, that was a really delayed roll. That was strange, it didn't play the attack sound. Whoops. Again, if it connects once, it just connects to everything. Oh, I forgot he delays that one. He's a mean sod, isn't he? Ooh, didn't really benefit from that one. Should have healed. Still did somehow. Didn't quite then. Is it sad that this might be the best I've done? I think that's a little sad. Yeah, no idea where he was again. Oh, what's this? I tried to use that charm. I don't know if it worked or not. I think it did, because I didn't die. Okay, the last one still hit me. Oh, that was going so well as well. I think I deployed that charm just a smidgen too early. Just a smidgen. But I think it was actually helping. Right, I'm going to quickly clear off this taskbar. Don't need those. I suppose I could keep the Divine Blessing. That was going really well. We're off to a great start. After a great start. So I've put on the Mask of the Mother as well, which gives me a very, very smidgen slight boost of HP. But I was wearing a Painting Guardian, hood before, and that wasn't really doing anything. Thanks. Can't believe I hit him. Oh, Christ. Kind of getting through this by ecstasy. By saying getting through this, I mean lasting a little longer. Oops. He missed me with one. That's about it. I'm just lucky he missed. Oddly enough, missed. Whoops. Finally dodged that one. Like the first time. Not that one. Ugh. Oh. Still hit me. Oh, that's a different one. Okay. Lesson learned. I just got lucky there. That was all that was. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't identify what he was doing very quickly there. Damn it! Get up! Oh, we have somehow pulled it through, I think, Esther's flasking, basically. Kind of shrug and slightly painfully played. Okay, okay. There's Dusk. She is still alive, at least. I don't like take her with me, she's just kind of stuck here. Guess so. How do I get out of here? I presume there's not much in the way of souls. 1,000. Oh, of course, yes. Didn't see that. Oh, okay, well, probably need to repair a ton of stuff, so I'm going to do that quickly now. And I don't know, let's see what else can I do. I probably can't level up. Oh, I can. Okay, bit more vitality. Simple enough. Right. What are we at? 22 minutes, something like that. I guess our next boss is all the way over in, what do you call it, in Darkroot Garden. We kind of avoided that. And we still have one set of Lord Souls to get because we can't go there. Until we've done this anyway, and I can't remember what the bonfire's called. I guess there isn't one there really, is there? The closest is probably Undead Parish. Bit of indecision there, apologies for that. It's kind of been a tiny little while since I've been playing this, and even then I've, maybe been churning through the expansion, so. I don't think I've got anything to say to him. I might put my claymore back on just because I like the moveset. Mainly that large thrusting attack. It's just great distance. Probably going to lose half of these on the way, just through hitting debris. Maybe not. Oh, hang on. I think I'm still part of the Forest Hunter Covenant. Yes, so I shouldn't get attacked, at least. At least there's that. It's sound here, but I can't tell if it's in the game or if it's coming through the from outside. Excuse me. I do like this wolf ring. I'm not getting staggered very easily. Even against Manus, he'd knock us over, but we'd get up really quick. Some of his larger attacks just, we lost health, but didn't get sent flying at all. And that was a really nice change. Look who it is. Senor Havel. I'm pretty sure a fire weapon's probably quite useful here. I don't know for sure, but I feel a fire weapon would be very useful against plants. I'm probably way over leveled for this area. I really don't mind. Already lost. Can't remember how to get there. Wow, that was a really good shot from the spell there. Damn, I can't see a thing. I really don't know which way I'm going now. I think I'm just... oops. Basically, I'm just going to move ahead until I find an edge. Then I can follow it. That's my current plan, anyway. Thought I heard you. Right, well, there's an edge. Got something out the corner of my eye, just made me jump. It was the light on the top of my mouse. It's a bit silly. Oh no, maybe that was the way. Down there. Not entirely sure now. Oh crap, did I need to go over the bridge where Albina was? Is that what I had to do? Maybe I shouldn't have gone through this whole area. Damn it, and I normally know so clearly where I'm going. It's been a while. Yeah, I think that's what I needed to do. Past all these guys who are luckily not hostile. That would slow me down. I can't be arsed with that right now. Of course, they're going to be less friendly later. Some kind of movement over there. Oh, it's the mushrooms. Don't know what kind of weapon would be useful against Sif. Maybe the silver sword again? Certainly quicker than this. I think I can go through without being purely attacked. Yeah, I'm going to change to the Silver Knight sword. What have I got? I've got Soul Arrow, Soul Spear, Dark Bead. Homing Crystal, Soul Mass. No, I'll leave Soul Spear on for now. Actually, got to quickly recast this in case it runs out. I might get one free hit before he starts doing his boss thing. A lot of swords. Of course, this might be one of these cases where the cutscene takes away all my spells. This is what we've been waiting for. I believe in the original cutscene, he just stood on the grave and that was it. But now he remembers that we saved him from the humanity spirits where he had the shield. He still has to fight us, unfortunately. But he's not as happy about it. It's pretty good with a sword for a dog. Or a wolf, or whatever. Not entirely sure where he is. Okay. That was a good start. I think we're kind of a little over-leveled for this fight. I I'm doing really poorly, but surviving through health, basically. Sorry, guy. That was kind of a shame. And yeah, we're well over leveled. Well over leveled. But I wanted to see that cutscene. I haven't seen it before. The Soul of Sith, Humanity, Homeward Bone, and the Covenant of Artorias, which is what we needed. Oh, what's this? The Hornet Ring. Boosts critical attacks. Not really my style. One of the special rings granted to the four Knights of Gwyn. The Hornet Ring belonged to the Lord's Blade Kieran? So that's the woman we saw in the expansion. And then the Covenant Ring. The ring symbolises Knight Artorias' covenant with the beasts of the Abyss. The swearer like Artorias himself can traverse the Abyss. I'm going to quickly use a Homeward Bone, if I can find one. And I'll get one more point in Vitality. And I think that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. And in the next episode, I guess we've got to go and fight 4 kings. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.